Hey Yejins, I'm back with another video. Before I begin, be sure to check out my response to K-pop confessions video. A lot of tea was spilled, and who doesn't love a bit of tea and receipts? I would like to say a couple of disclaimers for those who want to watch the video. There will be some chapters in this video, so if you want to begin watching, just click on the section. Okay, but those of you that want to stick around, you can stay here. Okay, so basically my channel has been growing at such an exceptional rate, and I've decided that I want to start using my real voice in some of my videos. If y'all would be down and interested, please comment below. I have to purchase a microphone etc and a couple of equipment, so yeah, drop in the comments whether you would like that. I also have a couple of new videos coming your way which will be discussed in other videos. Okay, then let's begin with today's video. This video was originally going to be my theories on CLC next step or their fate as a group. If you don't know already, Elkie, CLC ex-lead dancer, requested to terminate her contract via a Chinese lawyer. I have a whole video detailing what happened with, will be linked on the icon. Okay, but yeah, Elkie has left the group, specifically Christmas Day. Her exit shocked a lot of fans. CLC have always sold, no offense, pretty poorly, but honestly I would have thought the members would have waited for their contracts to end before leaving. It seems like this isn't the case, and Elkie rightfully left the company. Since her departure, I've been speculating and wondering what CLC's future entails. The group started as 5 members, added 2 other members a year after debuting, making them a 7-piece girl group, only for them now to be 6-membered. CLC have endured a lot, and a part of me is worried for their future. Honestly, if any of you guys are Cheshires or sensitive to the topic of disbandment or company mismanagement, then I recommend watching with caution. I love CLC very dearly, and I would even go as far to say I was super into them in 2019. Their January release No was the whole ass pop, and their follow-up releases Me and Devil were equally as good. But I feel like it's only right to speak nothing but the truth. I won't beat around the bush or conceal the truth on my opinions, because honesty is the best at this point. Truthfully, CLC future isn't looking very good. If this video may be offensive to you, then I suggest watching with caution or clicking off. But yeah, in today's video I thought, instead of speculating on what the group will do next, I thought to make things more optimistic. I want to predict or theorize on what the remaining 6 members will do after their contracts are up and the group inevitably disbands. Before I list my theories, feel free to leave your theories on all the members mentioned in the video. This only a little bit of fun, and I already know this video is going to be super fun. Leave your own opinions. Whether we are right or not, this is the fun of today's video. Okay, so for Elkie, she'll return to her homeland. Elkie is Chinese, by the way, and she was a well-known child actress before she became a CLC member. I won't lie, is it me, or are a relic of Chinese K-pop idols returning to their country and doing well there? The Chinese line of WJSN is thriving in China. Pinky from IOI and Preston has a decent solo career in China, and Sally, an ex-Guguten member, recently debuted with the Chinese girl group Bon Bon Girls. I have an ounce of hope Elkie will be fine. I can see her signing to some Chinese acting company and getting acting gigs from them. Acting wise, she's only been in a couple of roles in her time in CLC, so I can't fully theorize on her acting competence or performance. I feel like Elkie is such a sweet girl, and I'm so proud that she's thriving. It's obvious CLC isn't a priority at that company, and the writing is on the wall at this point. The fact that she left before things get messy is the best for her. We love that for her. I hope she does well with her acting and finds personal happiness and joy in China. Okay, next is Yeeun, the main rapper of CLC. I won't lie, Yeeun is by far my favorite CLC member, and I would go as far to say she's my bias in the group. Yeeun is so talented. Her rapping is also pretty good. Out of all the members, I feel like she'll most likely stays in Cube. Yes, Cube isn't the greatest company, but look at it this way, Cube still has the connections needed to build a solo career that Yeeun will most likely pursue. Once CLC are over, Yeeun's rapping is great. In fact, in one of my K-pop confessions video, one of y'all said that Cube is molding her to be the next Hyuna, who was a very successful solo artist under Cube before she was booted from the company, but I digress. Yeeun is very talented, and I feel like with her gig on Good Girl and her Barbie stages, I could envision her being a solo artist. Move on to the next member. I want to go with Sorn. Okay, so Sorn was probably the easiest member to theorize on. As of right now, she has been posting quite a bit on her YouTube channel. I believe Sorn started the channel in 2018 or something, and yeah, Honestly, I won't lie. Sorn's more or less set, even though I assume her YouTube channel is a hobby or fun for her. It's super wise that she made one. CLC won't be around much longer, and I feel like she can do YouTube full time. Her content is very member based. She posts behind scenes of music video filmings, Q&As and vlogs with her idol friends. It's nice, and I feel like Sorn would thrive in a full time YouTube setting. I feel like Sorn could stay in Cube or leave. Either way it won't be as detrimental. If Sorn was to leave, then she could remain on YouTube and Instagram as a way of connecting with ex-chessers etc. If she was to stay in Cube. Actually, now that I think of it, Sorn seems to heavily cape for CLC. She was the one who booked tickets for them to visit Thailand and the member who in my opinion connects the most with fans on social media. She has TikTok, Instagram and YouTube, so she's the closest to a Stan Attractor member. But I digress. So yeah, I could picture Sorn leaving Cube solely because CLC has been put on the back burner for some time. She comes across as very passionate for her members in the group, so I would be surprised if she was one of the members who left. Once CLC's contracts are up, regardless, Sorn is probably in my opinion in a very easy position. If she stays in Cube, they would give her the connections and MC gigs, if that's what she would like to do. If she was to leave, which I feel like is more likely, she has her YouTube channel and a decently sized social media presence. She could find a small company and go from there. Overall, I feel like Sorn will leave Cube solely because I don't see her pursuing any type of music endeavor after CLC's disbandment. She said that she is interested in cameras, filming and making YouTube online content. I feel like she would do that full time, so she would be an ex-idol YouTuber. So yeah, regardless of whatever Sorn decides to do, she's pretty lucky that she has something to fall back on in comparison to Yujin, no offense, who hasn't done much outside of the group. Okay, so next member I want to discuss Eunbin. Okay, so Eunbin is the Maknae of CLC and honestly she probably the most difficult member to predict. Before I begin theorizing on her, I just want to add that she and Elkie were added to CLC a year after CLC's debut. That means she and Elkie have different contracts obviously, with Elkie terminating hers. I wonder if Eunbin will follow suit and request to terminate her contract once CLC's contract expires in 2022. Regardless, she has a different contract from the other remaining CLC members, so yeah. Okay, but after CLC's run as a group, I picture her pursuing acting, but considering she's had even fewer drama roles than Elkie, I would assume she may be better off staying in Cube. That being said, I feel Eunbin would benefit from being in a small company specifically for actors. That way the company will have her best interest at heart. Let's be real, if Eunbin stays in Cube she won't be prioritized, and does Cube even have any actors in their company? Regardless, with rumors of a new Cube girl group debut being in the works, Eunbin is better of leaving the company and singing to some small indie acting firm. Realistically, Eunbin won't be signed on to any big roles or anything, but she would happy, and that's what important. Not idols will break out. I feel like with a member like Yeeun she should stay in Cube, but someone like Eunbin shouldn't. I feel like she'll have a Seunghee acting trajectory. Seunghee was an ex-IOI member, and she had a few odd roles here and there. I don't know, anything is possible. If Eunbin wants to do acting full time, I would think being in an acting company would make the most sense. That being said, I feel like anyone can become successful in acting. I don't know, I wish Eunbin all the best. On the plus side, Jolly is so damn young. She like what, 21? So very young. Idols her age are 4th gen rookies. Idols like Yeeun from iZone, Aisha from Averdlo, Yejins from ITZY and Shuhua from Idol are all born in the same year as her, and all these idols debuted several years after her. The point is, Eunbin has the advantage of being young. Let's not lie, the K-pop industry is heavily ageist, and once you hit a certain age you're no longer youthful, which is horrible. Eunbin could re-debut into another girl group if she really wanted to, but yeah, I would say acting for Eunbin. Okay, so next is Seunghee. Seunghee is in a similar position to Yeeun. Being in Cube would benefit her more than other members. She has her dancing thing going on. She had the monthly dance thing that she did, which was super good, and she recently did a dance collab with Swa. So overall, Seunghee staying wouldn't surprise me. Cube seems to promote her decently, and it seems like they're putting in the effort and want her to stay. I wouldn't be surprised if she does. At the end of the day, Cube still has connections, and those connections can elevate Seungyeon's dancing career. If she does leave, I see her getting her studio or dancing at 1 million or something. Seungyuen will do something dance orientated. Maybe even a dance mentor or become a full-time dance choreographer. Whatever she does, sees is talented, so yeah. The next member is Yujin. Yujin is so cute and her dancing is underappreciated and so damn good. That being said, I won't lie, I'm not entirely sure what she'll do. She's a good dancer, but she doesn't post many dance content as Seungyuen does. She appeared in some variety shows, and as Yujin is very bubbly, outgoing and exuberant, and has an entertaining personality, a variety show host would suit her very well. I see Yujin leaving though, even though Cube could give her connections and the means to appear on variety shows. I feel Yujin would realistically bounce. Once her contract expires, Yujin would flourish in another company or going independent. Cube hasn't done much with Yujin outside of CLC, and I feel like Yujin hasn't shown her full potential. I see her leaving. If she does go to the variety show route, then signing with Fantagio, Wikimika's company, or those companies that specialize in variety shows and stuff would work super well. Alternatively and realistically, what will most likely happen is Yujin will leave Cube and become her ex-K-pop-esque Instagram influencer. She'll do Instagram full time and maybe even make a YouTube channel. She'll get some odd endorsements here and there. She'll be on Instagram and make that her main thing, kinda what Blackpink does on their Instagrams, the influencer thing. Okay, but hot take, Yujin would suit YouTube so well, and I'm surprised she hasn't opened one. Yet the likes of Sorn and Seunghee have opened YouTube channels, but Yujin with a YouTube channel would be super interesting. I feel like she could post mukbang and just fun and interesting content. I could see Yujin garnering a following on her YouTube. Or even better, Yujin would be great as an MC host on M Countdown or something. But honestly, I won't lie, if Yujin decided to pursue that route, staying in Cube may be more beneficial. Regardless, Yujin won't pursue any music or acting endeavors like Yeeun or Eunbin, but she'll be social media, whether that's on Instagram as an influencer, a variety show host, MC gig. I feel like being a YouTuber like Sorn and posting Instagram pics would suit her. She has a likable personality that would garner fans. The variety side is harder and requires more connection. Overall, Yujin will leave Cube Entertainment and go independent and won't sign with any company. She'll start up a YouTube channel and use her Instagram as her full-time income. So yeah, leave below your thoughts on what Yujin may do in the future. Okay, so last but not least, K-pop is honestly like fast fashion. Groups come and go. So many groups debut in hopes of hitting big. Some groups can grow in popularity, as seen with BTS and Oh My Girl. Overall, the K-pop industry isn't fair and probably will never be. CLC are very talented, but the Korean GP never connected with them. Cube is also at fault, but the blame doesn't come solely down to the company. Cube could have done more, but honestly CLC had a ton of comebacks in 2019, which is amazing considering they didn't sell the best, and I say that as nicely as I can at this point. With Elkie's departure, I'm not expecting the best. CLC is down to 6 members, and it seems like the members are going about their life as normal. Regardless, seeing as 2021 will be their last year before contract negotiations, I picture them having one last comeback sometime in the summer of 2021. In the meantime, there'll be primary solo work with the members. Overall, I just want to say thank you to CLC for being a group. There are so many groups that didn't hit it big, and the one good side about K-pop is there's still hope. Someone like Yeeun with her solo career after CLC disbandment could end up finding more success than she did in the group. Or Eunbin could find personal happiness as an actress and being a small acting company that prioritizes her. Seungyuen would be happy and successful as a dance mentor or some sort of choreographer, and vice versa with the other members. Also regarding Sorn, I know your theories on each CLC member. For example, do you believe Eunbin will leave or stay in Cube, or Seunghee will pursue acting as well? Let me know. This is all a bit of fun, and I had a lot of fun making this video. Also, leave a comment if you want me to use my real voice in future videos. Typing a comment and letting me know would be appreciated. And if you enjoyed, be sure to click subscribe to become a part of the Yejin fam if you haven't already, and hit like if you enjoyed today's video. Okay then, love Yejins all very much.